Look at this stealth. I didn't even know what happened. Where is this thing? It's just disappearing into nothing. You should saw from. Let's go.
Use the snowstorm to mask your approach. Having second thoughts?
Yeah, having the second
Hardly.
thoughts.
But I'll have to approach this carefully.
Go on then. I'll keep watch from here.
To turn my volume down, it's well loud.
I can hide that cart.
What's in the wagon? I need a full inventory.
As you wish. Let's see. 2 barrels of salt, 12 pounds pork, 10 pounds beef, 7 dozen eggs, 16 wheels of cheese. None of it French, don't worry. 5 bottles of whiskey, a couple dozen new uniforms, boots, and leather for patching, blankets, a cart of feed for the horses. What else? That's it? That's all there is?
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
Not open link. Copy link. Well, it wasn't a weapon. Well, it was, but...
General Braddock refused the offer. There will be no truce.
Damn, that's crazy.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
He said a diplomatic solution was no solution at all. That allowing the French to retreat would only delay an inevitable conflict, one in which they'd now have the upper hand.
There's merit to those words, as much as I hate to admit it. It's unwise.
It doesn't fit well with me either. We're far from home with our forces divided. Worse, I fear Braddock's bloodlust makes him careless. It puts the men at risk. I'd rather not be delivering grim news to mothers and widows because the bulldog wanted to prove a point.
Where is the general now?
Rallying the troops.
And then it's on to Fort Duquesne, I assume?
Eventually. The march north will surely take time. There's a copy of the plans in the command tent should you wish to review them.
At least this will be ended soon.
I tried, John.
I know, my friend. I know.
That map will surely be of use. I need to find it. Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them. Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
What reason did he give?
He said a diplomat...
Bro, George Washington.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
Solution was no solution at all.
But Peanut, how can they use
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
He said a diplomatic solution was no solution at all. That allowing the French to retreat would only delay an inevitable conflict. One in which they'd now have the upper hand.
If I really wanted to, right now I can kill George Washington. It would fail the mission and I would have to restart it. But I could kill George Washington.
There's merit to those words, as much as I hate to admit it. Still, can't you?
He doesn't fit well with you either. We're far from home with our forces divided. Worse, I fear Braddock's bloodlust makes him careless. It puts them at a risk. I'd rather not be delivering grim news to mothers and widows because the bulldog wanted to prove a point.
Where's the general? And then it's on to Fort Duquesne, I assume.
The march north will surely take time. There's a copy of the plans in the command tent should you wish to review them.
At least this will be ended soon.
I tried, John.
I know, my friend. I know.
That map will surely be of use. I need to find it.
Wait, could I kill George Washington if I, like, stealthily killed him? Also, it's really annoying how I just got spotted.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
Stop looking.
General Braddock refused the offer.
Bruh. Yeah, there's no way how I'm gonna get back up.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
Bruh.
General Braddock refused the offer. There will be no truce. Damn it! Why, George? What reason did he give?
Hello, Jack. Nah.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
Good news. General Braddock refused the offer. There will be no truce.
Damn it! Why, George? What reason did he give?
He said a diplomatic solution was no solution at all. That allowing the French to retreat would only delay an inevitable conflict. One in which they'd now have the upper hand.
There's merit to those words, as much as I hate to admit it.
Perfect,
Can't he
Washington.
see this is unwise?
It doesn't sit
It's
well with me
George.
either. We're far from home with our forces divided. Worse, I fear Braddock's bloodlust makes him careless. It puts the men at risk. I'd rather not be delivering grim news to mothers and widows because the bulldog wanted to prove a point.
Where is the general now?
Rallying the troops.
And then it's on to Fort Duquesne, I assume?
Eventually. The march north will surely take time. There's a copy of the plans in the command tent should you wish to review them.
At least this will be ended soon.
I tried, John.
I know, my friend. I know.
That map will surely be of use. I need to find it.
allowed to kill George Washington. Hello, chunky players. Why are you here?
Those cannons are like to cause trouble.
Or do I actually have to do this
Perhaps I could
eavesdrops again?
sabotage them.
Just because I want to kill goofy-eyed George Washington. Now it's going to end the mission. This is why you don't kill George Washington, kids.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
Of course, I'm over at the eavesdrop spawn, so I can't even get...
General Braddock refused the offer. There will be no truce.
Damn it! Why, George? What reason did he give?
Why,
He
George?
said a diplomatic solution was no solution at all. That allowing the French to retreat would only delay an inevitable conflict. One in which they now have the upper hand.
There's merit to those words, as much as I hate to admit it.
Bruh.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
Give us a handful!
General Braddock refused the offer. There will be no truce.
Damn it! Why, George? What reason did he give?
He said a diplomatic solution was no solution at all. That allowing the French to retreat would only delay an inevitable conflict. One in which they now have the
Imagine
upper
just being
hand.
labelled
There's
British
merit to those
soldier when you're
words,
talking to
as
George
much as I
Washington.
hate to admit it.
You've got this new job voicing in Assassin's Creed.
Worse, I fear Braddock's bloodlust makes him careless. It puts the men at risk. I'd rather not be
Just
delivering
labelled
grim news
British
to mothers
soldier,
and widows because the
even though you're
bulldog
talking
wanted
to
to prove a
George
point.
Washington.
Where is the general now?
Rallying the troops.
And then it's on to Fort Duquesne, I assume?
Eventually. The march north will surely take time. There's a copy of the plans in the command tent should you wish to review them.
At least this will be ended soon.
I tried, John.
I know, my friend. I know.
That map will surely
His
be
name
of
is
use.
John, but he's not called John.
I need to find it.
Is he just... I tried, John. That was quite rude, just kicking him then. I press triangle because in other games that's what eagle vision is, but in this game it's this button. Whee!
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them. Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
Did he give? He said a diplomatic solution was no solution at all. That allowing the French to retreat would only delay an inevitable conflict. One in which they'd now have the upper hand.
There's merit to those words, as much as I hate to admit it. Still, can't he see this is unwise?
It doesn't fit well with me either. We're far from home with our forces divided. Worse, I fear Braddock's bloodlust makes him careless. It puts them at a risk. I'd rather not be delivering grim news to mothers and widows because the Bulldog wanted to prove a point.
Where is the general now?
Rallying the troops.
And then it's on to Fort Duquesne, I assume?
Eventually. The march north will surely take time. There's a copy of the plans in the command tent should you wish to review them.
At least this will be ended soon.
I tried, John.
I know, my friend. I know.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
Why not the other one? I thought like switches every time, but no. This supposed to lose
Braddock
it.
refused the offer. There will be no truce.
Damn it! Why, George? What reason did he give?
He said a diplomatic solution was no solution at all. That allowing the French to retreat would only delay an inevitable conflict. One in which they'd now have the upper hand.
There's merit to those words, as much as I hate to admit it. Still, can't he see this is unwise?
It doesn't fit well with me either. We're far from home with our forces divided. Worse, I fear Braddock's bloodlust makes him careless. It puts them at a risk. I'd rather not be delivering grim news to mothers and widows because the Bulldog wanted to prove a point.
Where is the general now?
Rallying the troops.
And then it's on to Fort Duquesne, I assume?
Eventually. The march north will surely take time. There's a copy of the plans in the command tent should you wish to review them.
At least this will be ended soon.
I tried, John.
I know, my friend. I know.
That map will surely be of use. I need to find it.
Bro, this game's so annoying. Oh, Steve drops. I just want to get these 2 cannons sorted. How about before this goofy boy George gets to the thing, I go do that cannon.
Those
Can't
cannons
kill
are like
anybody.
to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
Because it's part of the thing that says, no, you are not allowed to kill anybody. Even though you are a Templar. My goofy ass be knocking everybody out. It's just annoying. And then it does that. Oh my god, why does it never let me knock out when I need to?
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
I don't think it's worth it, Jake, but good for you. But I don't want to be doing these stupid eavesdrops. I want to be... I know, it's going to fail me, isn't it?
He said a diplomatic solution was no solution at all. That allowing the French to retreat would only delay an inevitable conflict. One in which they'd now have the upper hand.
There's merit to those words, as much as I hate to admit it. Still, can't he see this is unwise?
It doesn't fit well.
That's the worst mission of the game.
Far from home with our forces divided. Worse, I fear Braddock's bloodlust makes them careless. It puts the men at risk. I'd rather not be delivering grim news to mothers and widows because the bulldog wanted to prove a point.
Where is the general now?
Rallying the troops.
And then it's on to Fort Duquesne, I assume?
Eventually. The march north will surely take time. There's a copy of the plans in the command tent should you wish to review them.
At least this will be ended soon.
I swear down, man. Not even let me knock out, but he won't go close enough to... This is the worst.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble.
I should have about
Perhaps
these
I could
goofy
sabotage
cannons.
them.
Nobody actually cares. For real.
There will be no truth.
Oh, damn it. I don't want to do the eavesdrop. I want to fill in this stupid cannon. Oh.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble.
Shut up about
Perhaps I could sabotage them.
this. Is honestly the worst game. I don't care how bad the rest of the game is. This mission's just annoying. I don't need to go down because it. Oh. Oh my god.
Those
If I
cannons
stayed
are like
behind
to
that
cause
side
trouble.
to knock him out, it wouldn't have
Perhaps
worked.
I could sabotage them.
Because this game's stupid and stupider. It keeps getting even stupider. Don't put me. Oh, fuck. Annoying.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble.
Shush about it.
Perhaps I could sabotage them.
This mission wouldn't be hard if I could kill people. And if I could get these cannons easily. I know I don't have to do the cannons, but I'm gonna. Because it'll make the rest of the mission easier. Can't it just be a checkpoint or something? Like, after finishing the eavesdrop. No, I can't knock that guy out because then that'll get me into the eavesdrop. But now he's coming back and it's not letting me go where I
Give us a hand, boys.
This game is so annoying.
Those cannons are like to cause trouble. Perhaps I could sabotage them.
Mission isn't even hard, it's just a stupid detection system. And how big this eavesdrop is. It's annoying, but also if it was smaller it would be annoying as well. Now, I'm gonna get spotted by this stupid guy. What's gonna happen?
General Braddock refused the offer. There will be no truce.
Why, George? What reason did he give?
He said a diplomatic solution was no solution at all. That allowing the French to retreat would only delay an inevitable conflict. One in which they'd now have the upper hand.
There's merit to those words, as much as I hate to admit it. Still, can't he see this is unwise?
It doesn't sit well with my people. We're far from home with our forces divided. Worse, I fear
Problem
Braddock's bloodlust
still
makes
here
them
as
careless.
well, like
It puts them at a risk. I'd rather not be delivering grim news to mothers and widows because the bulldog wanted to prove a point.
Where is the general now?
Rallying the troops.
And then it's on to Fort Duquesne, I assume?
Eventually. The march north will surely take time. There's a copy of the plans in the command tent should you wish to review them.
At least this will be ended soon.
I tried, John.
I know, my friend. I know.
That map will surely be of use. I need to find it.
it's in there, Mr. Catherine. But what? Oh, this guy. It's in mine. Easy to kill because we don't look at this side. And then we steal this Finally. What do you mean I could become homeless? Not even spotted. Oh yes, just don't show me. This game should be. I've been looking forward to this game whilst I've been playing Unity, and now I actually get to play it, and it's this goofy ass mess. I can't go out the main entrance. Can't go out the side entrance. People here. There isn't even a side entrance, but this side. I can go out here. Let's go. Right on killing it. Can't. Now we run off into the, about to say the sunset, but no sun at all. Bro, I thought I were about to fail the mission, but no, it's only got. I wanted to punch the rabbit though. Oh, I want to know about this tree parkour I've heard of. Like, that you can't. Before using code. That's how you do it. There we go.
What news?
Braddock has left to rally his troops. They're marching on Fort Duquesne. It'll be a while yet till they're ready, which gives us time to form a plan.
No need. We will ambush him here near the river. Go and gather your allies. I will do the same. I will send word when it is time to strike.
This better be. Does this just whistle any horse, or is it like my horse? I've seen this horse before. But I don't know. Don't you get anything? I might just kill them. I just got stuff for this. This combat is amazing. So satisfying. And that's how you kill them. How you kill people. Lesson that. Is it gonna take me back to Boston or something? Yeah, it's taking me back. when I end. I could follow the same road that I did last time. Or I could explore more of the map that I've never done. But I probably can't do that. Getting all of me without assassinating them. Get rid of his sword. There we go. And just killing them doing that. Like in that disarming bit that you can disarm or kill. It doesn't work. Because they're so skilled or whatever. Maybe I can cross here. Let's go. Oh, this is cool. Off. It's gonna kick me from my house. Yeah. With that really excessive jump. Skills. And I guess that was just one kind of horse, like same design as what I've seen before, because this is a completely different one. Head, man. 5 months later.
The cold ground.
Here!
Hard at work, I see.
How did you...
It is time. We've set up camp to the north. Meet me there.
Gentlemen, let us away.
One sec.
First it was too cold. Now it's too goddamn hot.
And humid too. It's a right swamp, I tell you.
Aye. Just say nothing of the mosquitoes.
Warm weather and bugs are soon to be the least of our worries.
What? You mean the bulldog? Huh, please. We'll be in that one's beef soon enough and on to the next.
Where's your boy Lee gone off to?
Returned to finish out his service under Braddock.
I imagine the bulldog's none too pleased after the stunt we pulled.
Pleased to spin a tale of my incompetence and beg forgiveness. He is away with words, especially when it comes to flattery. I expect he'll be welcomed back with open arms.
I'm back and the word book's so nice.
Which would give us a man inside.
Yeah, I'm on
Precisely.
PS4.
Unless you've underestimated our enemy.
If I have, Charles will sense it first and make his escape. He's more clever than you think.
This is the remastered version.
I see
it's
you've
not
been
the
busy.
original.
All these men are from many different tribes, united in their desire to see Braddock sent away. The Abenaki, the Lenape, the Shawnee.
And you? Who do you stand for?
Myself.
1 second.
What would you have me do?
Will you help the others to prepare? Follow. They come.
Everything all right, sir?
Just savoring the moment. No doubt, many wonder why it is we've pushed so far west. These are wild lands as yet untamed and unsettled. But it shall not always be so.
Hello there, Slimo Productions. Back. Yeah, hi, Sleemer.
In time, our holdings will no longer suffice. And that day is closer than you think. We must ensure our people have ample room to grow and further prosper. Which means we need more land. The French understand this, and endeavor to prevent such growth. They skirt around our territory, erecting forts and forging alliances, awaiting the day they might strangle us with the noose they've built. This must not come to pass. We must sever the cord and send them back. This is why we ride, to offer them one last chance. The French will leave, or they will die.
Now's the time to strike.
Wait. To scatter the expedition is not enough. We must ensure that Braddock falls, else he's sure to try again. I'll disguise myself as one of his own and make my way to his side. Your ambush will provide the perfect cover for me to deliver the killing blow.
We await your signal.
There, in front of us.
Yeah, this game looks so nice right now. Such a nice looking game, especially for like PS3 only remastered, like basically just shaders on it. You know how bad remasters can be with the GTA ones.
Kill them!
I look so fire. No clue who multi. It's just like Assassins.
How could anyone call this forest home? It's all
With the French push back, there'll be a lot of opportunities for us up north.
Casually walks past all of them.
You mean, sir? You are grateful to have served.
Edward. Not so fun on the other end of the barrel, is it?
Look out!
Sir. Where are you off to, Edward?
But why did it take me off my horse? Would it not be just smarter to be on my horse while chasing this guy down? Just that one mission.
I never took you for a coward, Edward.
Come on, then! Such arrogance. I always knew it would be the end of you. Is the end of you.
Don't. Hurry before he gets away! I said go!
Bruh. Why couldn't she just stab him, man?
I don't deserve this!
That was nice.
You're a hypocrite, Hatham!
I'm sorry, Edward, but you forced my hand.
God damn it!
Goofy Aaron. That was so cool to watch in slow motion.
Why, Hatham?
Your death opens a door. It's nothing personal. Well, maybe it is a little personal. Been a pain in my ass, after all.
But we are brothers in arms.
Once, perhaps. No longer.
Do you think I've forgotten what you did? All those innocents slaughtered, and for what? It does not engender peace to cut your way to resolution.
Wrong. Whether we applied the sword more liberally and more often, the world would be a better place than it is today.
In this instance,
I can
You already stabbed him.
Farewell, Edward.
Where is Grey robbing everybody? Like he did with that necklace, now he's doing with a ring. What's she gonna get now?
it's done. Now I have upheld my part of the bargain. I expect that you will honor yours.
Follow me.
Bro, it took 5 months, I would forget. Deep down mysterious. Ooh. What would America look like if it never got colonized? What would the world look like? Why does she have no pupils?
No.
She could...
No!
That's the piece of Eden that we used.
You seem disappointed.
I thought that I held a key that would open something here.
This room is all there is.
I expected more. What do they mean?
It tells the story of Yotzitzizu, who came into their world and shaped it for what life might come. She had a hard journey, fraught with great loss and peril. But she believed in her children and what they might achieve. And though she is long gone from the physical world, her eyes still watch over us. Her ears still hear our words. Her hands still guide us. And her love still gives us strength.
You have shown me great kindness, dear. Thank you. I should go.
Simp. I knew they were gonna happen. I mean, everybody knew it was gonna happen, man. Kind of obvious. Why does this like look so like strange? Okay.
Master Kenway, did you find it then?
It was not the right place.
The others are waiting for you.
Gentlemen, please, sit. I fear our temple was no more than a painted cave. Although it did contain precursor images and script, which means we are close.
Not close enough, it seems.
We need to redouble our efforts and expand our order and establish a permanent base here. Although the site eludes us, I am confident we will find it.
Truth.
Hear, hear. Furthermore, I believe it is time we welcome Charles into our fold. He has proven himself a loyal disciple and served unerringly since the day he came to us. He should be able to share in our knowledge and reap all the benefits that such a gift implies. Are any opposed? Very well. Charles, come, stand. Do you swear to uphold the principles of our order and all that for which we stand?
I do.
And never to share our secrets nor divulge the true nature of our work?
I do.
And to do so from now until death, whatever the cost?
I do.
Then we welcome you into our fold, brother. Together, we will usher in the dawn of a new world, one defined by purpose and order. Give me your hand. You are a Templar. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
What's that?
May the Father of Understanding
guide us.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I kind of knew we were Templar. Don't know if we were meant to know that, considering he has the hidden blades and that. Don't know. But I did, because, yeah.
You all saw that, right?
Wow.
Wow, indeed.
The key must be the amulet Hatham took from London.
We might know what it looks like, but we're no closer to finding it. Desmond, you need to keep going.
Hey, he's your ancestor too. Why don't you hop in the Animus?
Really? That's your response? It's like dealing with a 6-year-old. What is wrong with you, Desmond?
You want to know what's wrong? I'm sick of being treated like I'm not even here. Desmond, do this. Desmond, do that. Desmond, you better figure things out because the sun is going to turn us all to ash. And I know I was really nice to you, but actually I'm just another Templar plot twist. And yes, I would like very much for you to be controlled by a magic space wizard so that you can murder me. So there's your answer. I'm sick of being a goddamn pawn. I thought it might be different with you. I mean, you're my father, but turns out you're no better than the fucking Templars.
Don't you ever equate me to those bastards again. You hear me? Everything I do, everything I have done, has been for you. Maybe I pushed a little too hard, asked a little too much, but try and remember exactly what's at stake here. You need to get it together, kid. We're running out of time.
Right, that was unusual. Well, I'm just going to pretend that this never happened and get back to bringing everyone up to speed on where we stand. The news isn't good. It appears this temple is powered by a collection of, well, I guess they're batteries. You found one on your way in, but there aren't any more, at least not down here.
Any idea on where we can find replacements?
Can't believe Desmond's related
Not yet,
to like
so
four of the
I intend to
coolest
tiptoe into the
assassins.
Abstergo database. Now,
Like
if I can cross-reference
Ezio,
these particular
Altair,
devices
Connor.
with their database, then maybe we'll get lucky.
Edward, they're all
See what you can do.
Obviously. Anyway, Desmond, you can either take a look around here or we can head back to the Animus.
In the beginning, when we thought we could be saved, we sought to face the sun's wrath and contain it. 4 towers would be built to pull her fury into this place and dispel it. But even with all we knew, with all we had, it would take too long. 1,000 years we could labor, and still the work would not be done. The first tower was never completed. The project abandoned. We moved on. But while we labored on other endeavors, a few returned. They thought to automate the process. Metal might finish what flesh could not.
But when did I ask? Oh.
Yes? Just thought I'd, say hi.
You have more important things to do right now.
Jesus, Dad.
What? What do you want me to say?
I don't know. Hi, son. How are you? What have you been up to?
I know what you've been up to. Nothing. You wasted away in some shitty apartment with a pointless job, while the rest of us were out there fighting to make a difference.
You are such an asshole. Are you thinking about hitting me again? Because this time, I will hit back.
Let's just get back to work, okay? Stop wasting time. Clock's ticking, Desmond. Come on, son, we've got work to do.
I like the eagle on his back. No his jacket. It's like the classic Assassin colours. Which is net. That's cool though.
Would you look at that?
What is it?
If I had to guess,
Why
I would
that
say it's a
people-
counter.
Female's voice.
And judging from the iconography,
Saying
I think
Desmond,
it's
though.
safe to say when that's emptied, the end begins. Hello, Desmond. How's things?
Same old. Another day, another ancestor.
Who'd have thought you'd have a Templar in your family tree?
I think he started out as an assassin. They must have turned him.
Right you are, in fact. I've been reviewing our archives, and it appears that Haytham's father was indeed an assassin. Which means he was likely one too, at least for a little while.
What else did you find?
That fella from the opera, Reginald Birch, Grand Master of the London chapter of Templars, he and Haytham's father, a man named Edward, well, they were long-time rivals. Now, it appears Birch got his hands on Haytham at a rather young age. Worked his wiles to convince Haytham to switch sides. Wonder how he did it. I'll see if I can't dig up more.
Sure, they know who Edward is, but they didn't think of doing a game back here, probably. Back when this was in development, probably. I'm gonna head back in the Animus and then...
All right, here goes.
Undan nizero het stanyu.
Maybe.
Awira awa unde yard on jadagun. Tone warda nagarade. Desajera nero niha. Nekti yate huayata nekera. Azekante jajera oni. Nekti ya otena degari wastakwe. Agungwe da sun a wahuan nordunque ziniot nesagodaya ogun. Zewajerda sriat dizax ne Haytham. Raganero quaque unte zinito guanyu. Nek zi ohando yo ha wihtun ya de haganeraque. Zinuero jokwa templar aguego tadinyaro darhox. Ne ha at getsanis. Zigat get sun arian a higun sagandanu agat gato zine sagar skanex.
Zit one day star.
Onisa Jerdha.
Ya otena guanek guanek.
Radunagedu, de what Richirunyana, Runajagedu another Ratu than Yogodunis.
How was? Nexi dosa izi nakahonda di yahaze.
Let's end it there. Well, I can leave the Animus at any time, that's awesome. Alright, I'll end it there. Goodbye, people. Have a good day.